So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United against Milan.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes.
Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And here's Rafael Leao.
Rafael Leao really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Neymar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's picked it up out wide. De Bruyne. Neymar. So what can they make of this? And Alexander-Arnold, neatly clipped into space. Good ball, good take. Oh, not quite. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And they're quick to get it back. He's a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold. Now he's got space here. Now it's Rafael Leao. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Spread it left. Now it's Maradona. And it's Camavinga. And a chance! Goal! Milan! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Aimed beyond the defence. That's good vision. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now, what about a counter-attack?
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Hazard. Alexander-Arnold. Now, can they get him away? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Rui Costa. Guardiola. Guardiola! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cleared away. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Well, played right into his path. And the ball is out of play. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Played into space. Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Lewandowski. Rui Costa is always looking to break lines. Nice-looking ball. That has ended up in no man's land. And the finish! And one more try! He's missed, but not by that far. Corner number 4 coming up here. Albert Ferrer getting this one clear. Knocks it into space. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Looking for options for movement. Platini. Hazard. Now Albert Ferrer. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now,
well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Shoots! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Nicely weighted ball. Threads one in. Pass somewhat off target. Kirkchu. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Kirkchu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's De Bruyne. He might be in here. Good pressure, determined, intense. Oh, well played, well played. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 22, Kukçu. Coming on the
He's
field.
going to be disappointed
is
with that.
Number 41.
And it's Messi.
Rice. Substitution.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lewandowski, looking to play him in. Delivers the ball. Flecken claims it without any fuss. Albert Ferrer cuts it out. Oh, easy pickings there. Out to the right. Oh, they could break here. Great vision. Messi in acres of space out wide. And it's made its way to him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Lewandowski. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Adama Traore. It's a searching pass. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Pinches it off him. Kukçu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get on the end of this? And he's running through. Adama Traore was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So here comes the substitution.
Hazard. Number 9, Robert Lewandowski. Number 14,
That's just playing it safe and
Platini.
simple.
Number 2,
It's gone for a throw-in.
Kalidou Koulibaly. Coming on the field, number 10, Olise.
Alexander
Number 11,
Arnold.
Fernando Torres.
Looking to go
Number
deep.
7, De Bruyne.
Expertly
Number
cut out,
17,
really nicely done.
Williams Saliba.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a pretty loose pass. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
That looks a good ball through. Oh, shooting chance! Caught offside that time.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Played out to the left flank. He's in space and looking for options. And he's there to clear it. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. De Bruyne. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
We are into stoppage time. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Adama Traore. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Kokchu. And that's that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talk.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going...
Kokchu! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That'll be a throw. Now there's a shot at goal! You've got to be quick to recover this. Oh no, what has happened here? And this is Maradona. Takes a shot! This time surely! Oh, it's hit the post! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Manchester United really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Up he goes! Oh, what has happened here? There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, terrible mistake. He's beaten the last man. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So, a breakthrough already. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. It's Asa! Asa! He is just a joy! A finish right from the top draw. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Camavinga has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Albert Ferrer tries to pass it through. An uncompromising challenge.
Apertura
And he's
gla.
away. Well, that looks a decent... Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And now the breakaway. Good running, strong and purposeful. Not the most accurate pass. And that's been won straight back. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kukçu. Rodri, pressing high and with purpose. And it's Rodri. Maradona. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good spread. Probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Maradona. And this is Maradona. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
is a brilliant interception. Kukcu. Howson. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Guardiola. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, no joy this time. Guardiola. Camavinga. Over to the left. Now it's Hazard. Nunez. Plenty. Nunez! Goal! Poland! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
There will be 3 minutes.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on?
And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. Bayer claims comfortably. Lewandowski. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Maradona. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's been caught napping. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nunez. Great vision. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It is well positioned here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh no, this does not look good. Played with speed from back to front. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Substitution in progress.
Poland are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, well played, well played.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think that...
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Rodri. And it's Albert Ferrer. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. They get a throw in. And he was quick to react. That's a little off target. Now then, the ball's come loose. Darwin looking to add to his goal. And here's Lewandowski, and it's made its way to him. Albert Ferrer. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Rice. Oh, good-looking ball. Out to the right. Now it's Rafinha.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. And he cuts out the supply. Aims beyond the defence. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Robertson. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Threads one in. Played into space out wide.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
The ball has bounced loose now. He's in a great position here. Lovely. He's had a shot! He scores! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
This is quite a battle.
Manchester United really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Substitution for Poland, number 11, Darwin Núñez. Coming on to replace him is number 18,
still, he just read it.
Robert Lewandowski. Substitutions taking place.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now that's well seen too. Could move up a gear here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's a sharp pass. Robertson. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Rafinha is in a really good position out wide. He's got away. Tries to cross. It's a mighty effort. Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Nice looking ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. That's that, the end. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides
Hello,
get ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome to
This
today's
is football
match.
at its finest.
Ukraine against Manchester United.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Gareth Bale, hero for his club, for his country, almost single-handedly snatched European glory from the grasp of your former club, Jim.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me about that, but he did produce a genuine moment of absolute magic. There was nothing anyone could have done about that. His first goal that night has to be amongst the most memorable ever scored in any European final.
Maradona. Showing great feet there. Nice looking ball. Costa Curta receives it in a wide position. Hernandez. Can he spark a counter here? Ambitious ball here. Kukçu looking to get on the end of this. Bayer gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. A heavy challenge. And here's Haaland. Messi. And Messi! Oh, it's hit the post! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. All the way back. Lovely feet. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi having a look. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Messi.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared away. Danger averted for now. It's gone out for a throw-in. And back to the keeper they go. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And here's Haaland, Messi. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now that's well seen too. Bale aims beyond the defence. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. De Bruyne. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now that looks a decent ball. Mohamed Salah. Maradona. Can he get on the end of this? And Hernandez. Howson. Ukraine are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Out for a throw. Ah, good steal, he just read it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Bale. Threads one in. Who played through for the wide man. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Mohamed Salah, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Bebeto was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Messi. And it's Rijkaard. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Tries to pass it through. De Bruyne! A skipper's goal!
Listen, you don't get lucky in doing what he just has. It comes from an inner desire and competitiveness to work on the moments that can elevate his game and this game.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Knocks it into space. That's a decent clearance. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first-half thoughts?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Manchester United having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He can get that clear. And it's Rijkaard. Wriggles his way through. Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. De Bruyne. Rijkaard with a definite foul there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Mohamed Salah, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Manchester United are still that goal to the good. He's shifting through the gears here. Hazard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Haaland takes a shot. He's got a goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Ukraine grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Haaland. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's Bebeto. Thinks one through. Lovely. Now he's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Well timed, excellent interception. Mohamed Salah. Costa Curta. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Kukçu. That's the throw. De Bruyne has found the net here, of course. Pressing high and with purpose. Koulibaly. Albert Ferrer. Albert Ferrer hurtling down that right flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That is a brilliant interception. Bale. And it's Messi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. To Messi. A probing pass. Rodri. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Ukraine clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Hernandez. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mohamed Salah. Done delicately. And that is a little uncanny finish! They've got to be quick. Struck first time! Oh, it's come loose! And that has been knocked clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Ukraine really will have to throw everything at this now. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 10, Messi. Number 11, Bale.
This looks promising.
Coming on the
Oh,
field,
that's fabulous.
Number 3.
Shot a goal! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
United against Barcelona.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, we're about to watch a terrific defender in Carlos Puyol. He'll lead by example and continually organise. His appetite and attitude to the game is absolutely fabulous. There's an awful lot to enjoy about his play.
And he exudes charisma.
He does, and I just love his leadership.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That's been cut out, well played.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tries to play it through. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Platini. Maradona. And the pass is intercepted. Haaland. He could be in here. Shot at goal! Cleared without hesitation. Swung over. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Collier. And that's a good ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. A lot of space ahead of him. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Koulibaly is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Maradona. And no, that was never going to make it. Collier. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Here comes the cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Tries to pass it through. Nicely aimed pass. Koundé. Lovely pass, but can he get there? I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Substitution.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Maradona flashes it across. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, that looks a good ball through, and it's Koundé.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, that has not gone well. Roberto Carlos. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rice. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Hernandez. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Haaland. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yaya Toure. He has a look up. He's got it. It's Figo! Too close for comfort. Now it's Luis Suarez.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's in a great position here. Koundé. Searching pass he's played there. Araujo gets across to intercept that. And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Rice, and that's played in. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. Now that looks a decent ball. Luis Suarez. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Keeper has taken decisive action. Nicely weighted ball. Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And that's been won straight back. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. That's rather hopeful. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And here's Suarez. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. That's headed upfield. Now it's Haaland. Well, they could break here. Now this could be a chance. And he welcomes it in. And that is expertly dealt with. It's a pretty loose pass. Totti, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Howson.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
There's the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off.
It's a searching pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Koundé. Nice looking ball. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 6, Hazard. Number 14, Platini. Number 13, Erling Haaland.
Good ball over the top.
Coming on the
Hernandez
field.
gets
Number
over and
10,
intercepts.
Olise. Number 7, De Bruyne.
Decent
Number
progress down the
15,
left.
Neymar.
And it's Eto'o. Eto'o goes steaming forward.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's had it taken off him. And this is Neymar. Now it's Eto'o. Rice.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Luis Suarez. Five minutes left on the clock. Now it's Eto'o. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And he's there to make the challenge. Threads one in. Koulibaly calmly anticipates. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
And it's Eto'o.
Olise has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Rodri. De Bruyne. Hernandez. And that could set him on his way. Maradona looking to get on the end of this. Oh, what? Goes for a shot! And the whistle goes. So nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
Right now for information on our
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.